is Paul.
Yeah.
Um, I was reading this, and it says that a search and seizure unreasonable, an unlawful search conducted without legal authority, a search that is so harsh and intense that it violates the rights of the citizen under investigation, a search in which the searchers, although authorized by law, destroy property and intimidate unnecessarily the individual under investigation. Search warrant, a written order of a court permitting the search of premises through thought to contain stolen goods, illegal drugs, or other materials or documents that have been obtained unlawfully. Now, let's just say that through an investigation after suing those in Clallam County for refusing to remove a protection order that violates my constitutional right to due process, I find out that you've searched numerous computers of private citizens because you had to know what they were doing. And you'd say, well, I didn't do it myself, but you employed different persons throughout the community to hack the computers of those that are citizens because you could see through their eyes. You could find out what their passwords are. And then I find out that those that have badges on, they did this in such a way so as to destroy the personal property. Now, some people would say an email's not that important. It's not a big deal. But when I'm waiting for an email from law enforcement giving me the right to have my sons because my right to due process has been violated since 2011, I find that obstructing my use of my email accounts is destroying my availability of using an email account. Now, I was looking at the destruction of property and intimidating unnecessarily the individual under investigation. Poach. Let's say you're intimidating me. You're harassing me. You're causing me unnecessary pain and suffering because Clallam County just has to know what I'm doing every moment of the day. I'm a huge liability to this county, a $2 billion liability. And they'd rather keep paying fish family mercenaries to intimidate and harass me instead of enforcing the laws of the United States. Now, when I have my rights and my money, I'm going to investigate every police officer in this county. Now, it could be that not enforcing the laws of the United States has caused those that are in the sheriff's department, those that are in the police department, those that are in the local judiciary to think that, well, we might as well violate the laws since we don't enforce the laws. Now, it's one thing to go to prison for not enforcing the due process rights of American citizens. It's another thing to go to prison for violating the laws of the United States. Now, it would have been a lot easier if you had just enforced my 5th and 14th Amendment rights to due process. Instead, you decided to issue a protection order that's been used to hold my sons hostage. And you did that without the signature of the petitioner, without me being given actual notice and opportunity to be heard. And there's forgeries on those documents. Now, when the police and the sheriffs and those in the judiciary decide they're not going to enforce the laws of the United States, it could be that they need to be arrested and prosecuted for violating the laws of the United States. It's one thing to not enforce the law. It's another thing to violate the law. Now, it would be something to find out that numerous employees of Clallam County have been employing those mercenary fish family army members to violate the private lives of citizens. Now, today, I want my email accounts fixed. And I want the laws enforced. And if you have violated any law of the United States, I want arrested every individual that has violated the laws of the United States. Not very happy today.